emotional freedom technique tapping sequence on being sick, including, well, generally just letting us be sick, but also including this extra pressure we might feel. So I hope you guys are not sick, but if you are, which is absolutely okay, feel free to join me with this tapping sequence, and maybe you want to join me, but you feel like it's too exhausting and the actual tapping on your body is too exhausting, then I have a little trick for you. You can, instead of tapping along, just imagine to tap along. So when I'm tapping on my head as the first tapping point, you just imagine that you're doing that. And it has been proven very effective already to just imagine tapping on the tapping points. And you can repeat the words that I am saying after me. You can just do that in your head. You can do that out loud. You can also just relax, listen to my voice, and be cozy. Whatever feels best for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this sequence. Okay, so I hope you are comfortable. Grab yourself a little bit of water or something else to drink, because as I mentioned, this kind of therapeutic work, we're working with our body, so it can be, well, a little bit more exhausting for our body. In the end, stay hydrated and everything is well. So, as usual, I will guide you through all the tapping points, and I will say everything, and you can just decide on which side you want to tap. If you want to tap out loudly and repeat after me, or if you just say it in your head, it's all up to you. Okay, so I will close my eyes for this. You can leave them open as you like. We start by taking a deep breath in and out. And now we channel this feeling of being sick. We channel this feeling that we might feel, this feeling of being under pressure. pressure that we're sick. And if you want, you can rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, and then at the end of the tapping sequence, you can do this again and see if it went down. So if you want, you can rate your feeling, how bad or how uncomfortable does it make you feel. 10 being very uncomfortable, 0 being not at all. And then we start by tapping on the side of our hand. Even though I am feeling so sick, and now you can repeat after me. I completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm so exhausted, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling pressure to finish my assignments and to work on my projects, although I am sick, I completely love and accept myself. Okay, so we start our first tapping round on our head. And as always, we start by focusing on this negative emotion, on this uncomfortable emotion, to really channel it. I am feeling so sick. I have caught this cold and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention the points on the side of your eye. And also feel free to just adapt the sequence. So if you have, for example, not caught a cold, but something else, you can do this with whatever symptoms you may feel. So tap on the side of your eye. I am feeling so weak. Under your eye, and this makes me feel very exhausted and frustrated. Under your nose, all the sickness that I'm feeling in my body. Under your mouth, it makes me feel so tired and weak. On your collarbone, I have my microphone there, so I'm gonna do it more on the side. I am just so sick. under your arm. I hope you can see this. I am feeling sick. Now the top of your head, second round. I am feeling so sick, but I am also feeling so much pressure. On your inner eyebrow, I feel under pressure. On the side of your eye, all this pressure to finish my work. Under your eye, this pressure to deliver. And again, feel free to just adapt these words. You don't have to if you don't know how, but there is no right or wrong. If you feel like this pressure is actually towards a friend because you said you would come to a party, or maybe to bake a cake, or whatever you planned on doing and you cannot do now, or you feel too exhausted, just throw in these words. There's no right or wrong. So under the nose, and this pressure really makes me feel extra exhausted. Under your mouth, I am so tired of feeling this pressure. On your collarbone, all this pressure. Under your arm, I can feel it in my body, I can feel it. And now state where you might be feeling this pressure. Where is it localized? On the top of your head, third round. I'm sick and I'm feeling so much pressure and it is exhausting. On your inner eyebrow, I am so exhausted. On the side of your eye, I am feeling so down and I'm feeling bad. Under your eye, and I'm feeling really guilty. Under your nose, I'm feeling guilty because I cannot deliver what I wanted to deliver. Under your mouth, I am feeling so sick and exhausted and under pressure. on your collarbone, and that is absolutely okay. Under your arm, it is absolutely safe and absolutely okay. On the top of your head, it is absolutely safe for me to have these feelings. On your inner eyebrow, it is absolutely okay that I am feeling so sick and exhausted. Next to your eye, it is absolutely fine and it is absolutely okay for me to feel pressure. Under your eye, it is 100% safe for me to feel this additional pressure of having to deliver. Under your nose, I am completely safe. Under your mouth, it is absolutely safe for me to feel sick, exhausted, under pressure, and maybe guilty. On your collarbone, I am absolutely safe here and now. Under your arm, I am sick and I am safe. On the top of your head, I am feeling all these emotions. On your inner eyebrow, and I am able to say how I want to weight these emotions. On the side of your eye, I am imagining my emotions now as little boats that are on a river, floating on a river. Under your eye, my emotions are boats on a river. Under your nose, and I am deciding to step off of the boats. Under your mouth, I am deciding here and now to go to shore and just watch my emotions. on your collarbone, and as you might notice, I am drawing a little picture here because when we look into ourselves, pictures really help visualize our feelings, and we can really work with them then and work with our belief system. So maybe you will find this absolutely ridiculous, which is okay, you don't have to repeat it. But maybe you will just try and just try and paint the same picture. This picture really helped me, and I think it has potential to help you too. Under the arm, I have many boats on my river. On the top of your head, and these boats are emotions, thoughts, stressors, on your inner eyebrow, and I can decide which boats I want to take a closer look at. On the side of your eye, I can decide which boats I really want to enter. Under your eye, and here and now I decide to simply stand by on the shore and just look at these boats that I'm feeling today. Under your nose, I decide to look at the boat of feeling sick, of being frustrated, being under pressure. Under your mouth, and I can see that they are all linked to each other, that they are very close to each other. On your collarbone, and I am deciding to just let them float, because it is absolutely safe. Under your arm, and finally I'm deciding to look around which other boats are on my river. On the top of your head, last round. And now maybe you can see other boats on your river. You can maybe see boats of happiness, of calm, of relaxation. So feel free to adapt what I'm about to say, and you can repeat after me. I decide to now step on the boat of relaxation and calm. On your inner eyebrow, I decide to only look on today, next to your eye. I decide that here and now and today I will float on this boat of relaxation. Under your eye. And maybe sometimes I see these boats of sickness and pressure that I have just left. Under your eye. But that is absolutely okay, and it is safe for me. Under your mouth. If I want to look at these boats, I can do that because I am safe. On your collarbone. Today I am floating on this boat of inner peace and calm, and I am accepting the other boats nearby. And under your arm, because I completely love and accept myself. And now at the side of your hand, and so be it. Now you can stop tapping, take a deep breath in. And out. And maybe leave your eyes closed for a little bit longer and just feel into this emotion. How do you feel? Do you feel better? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel maybe you did a rating at the very beginning? Then you can rate again here and now. And whenever you feel ready, you can step outside, open your eyes, and drink something, stay hydrated. And this was it. This was the tapping sequence on feeling sick and under pressure. And I hope it helped you. As I mentioned throughout the sequence, you can at all times adapt my words. You can just, if you feel like my words are not quite hitting the spot, are not quite grabbing the actual feeling that you're feeling, you can just adapt them. And that is actually all the magic that lies behind EFT, because you just really channel these feelings and try to describe this feeling, and then you just let yourself, you accept it, and you learn to accept yourself for that, and that is very magical, I can tell you. And yeah, so today I tried this little picture, and I think it is very powerful to really play with these pictures to work on our inner selves. But of course, if it's not your thing, that is absolutely fine. So lastly, if you've actually made it until here, I wish you all the best. And if you feel like you have any feelings that you would like to app on, just let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys next time. See you.